Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and starting in this one, Edward Cabrera. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Snags it on the run, and there's one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jeff McNeil stands in. First offering misses the mark. Nimmo stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the righty deals. And now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The toss to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Miami, today's starting pitcher, Shintaro Fujinami. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Bounced out to short. Lindor. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one missing low. The 1-1. And that one off the outside edge. Can't field it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Third, the first baseman, Garrett.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. Ripped to right, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, it's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Popped up. Beatty under it. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Cabrera back to work. Right through there for a strike. Now the 0-1. On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Second inning here, no score. Misses outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Iglesias, that's 1. On to Cooper, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Daniel Vogelback at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one almost got him. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Mark Canha. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch, and he just misses. And here it comes. Gets under it and pops it up. Birdie makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell.
The third baseman, Joey Wendell.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Now 1-1.
One strike.
Out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Nick.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jorge Soler in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Cabrera back to work. Ball one, no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And there's ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. First time up was a pop out. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him, double play. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Nimmo patrolling center field, batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one missed.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And a 3-0 finds his zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind, as to the conviction in the call.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Charles LeBlanc.
The left fielder, Charles.
And a pitch. Misses inside. 1-0. Foul ball there. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Fujinami, a 6'6" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Trying to bunt his way on, and he picks it up in foul territory. That one out to right, and there's two away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
John Birdie at the plate. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Curveball drops in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Popped up. McNeil makes the grab on the run. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Pete Alonso. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. His 24th home run of the season, and they lead it. It's 3-0.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. He reached on a walk his first time. Foul ball. The 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now it's 1-2. Inside, backs him off again.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 2-2 on the way. Grounder might be 2. Touches the bag for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Good 6-3 double play right there. Takes it himself, and it's a nice job to work closer to getting out of this inning.
Stepping in, Mark Canha. He popped out his first time. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. The wind of the pitch. just missed.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches that...
And he can't make the play. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Check swing. He went 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Strike 2.
0-2.
This to center field. Nimmo makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Jesus.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Iglesias over at first with one away. In the air to left down the line. And that one gets down, fair ball. Not in time. He's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground. Third out, and that ends the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just something.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 6,
Starling Marte up to hit.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one's in there, 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
All 1 there. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early, He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Edward Cabrera out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn things over to the righty, Johnny Cueto. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Johnny Cueto.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Move to first. Marte dives back in. There's a strike. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. In there for strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. That misses. Now 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert up and throwing. Barnes getting loose as well. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now here is Pete Alonso. That hits the dirt. Ball one. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And still another double play. Their fourth tonight, inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up next for the Marlins,
Charles LeBlanc, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Garrett Hampson. That's down and in. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Alvarez to first in time. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now at the plate, John Birdie.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fouled off down the right side.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Marlins leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Cueto, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. And a strike. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Now batting, designated hitter
Daniel Vogelback will hit next. Vogelback having a lot more success on the road this season. Slides, but it gets by him.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First and second, 1 out. And next for the Mets, Mark Canha. Good eye right there.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play.
He's in there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So bases loaded with one away. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Beatty on third. Vogelback on second. Canna over at first with one away. Next offering misses. 2-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's Starling Marte. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. The wind and the pitch. And there's a strike. Iglesias in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Garrett Cooper now at the plate. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits.
Then go back to where you came from. I ain't gotta prove nothing now. One idea worth 100,000. So fast about your budget now. In the room for discussion now. I'm trying to show and improve. Never get stuck in the past.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient. with the pitch count in this one.
0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Beatty sizing this one up. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Joey Wendell. Wendell goes 6'1", 195 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. One left for Miami, and they trail it 4-1.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Now on the bump, Steven Okert.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Man at first, Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. That to right. Soler makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the 7th, and now Nick Fortes. The Fish in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Soler in the box again, takes a strike. Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Charles LeBlanc. In there, and it's 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
0-2 now. Stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. That's a little bit low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. They turn things over to the southpaw, A.J. Puck.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
And here it comes. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Next offering is down low, and the count 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Taps softly to the right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the net, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Mark Canha. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
That's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. A little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Full count now. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. David Robertson into the game.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So digging in, Garrett Hampson.
The center fielder,
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
the batter number 13, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to
gets dirty. The throw, Lindor. That's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Garrett Cooper. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. His 21st of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. And the home team down a run. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Barnes, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. First offering misses the mark. Bullpen activity starting up now. Tanner Scott getting ready to go. That misses the zone. 2-0. In the air out towards right center. Soler gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Diaz.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And at the plate for Miami. Joey Wendell. Now into the game, Tim Locastro. He'll be patrolling center field. Also entering the game, Luis Guillorme. He'll play second. You know, Chris, I'm told that Edwin Diaz keeps an entire bucket of bubble gum in his locker.
It's a whole lot of sugar.
So coming into the game now on defense, Mark Vientos. He's in at shortstop. Also into the ball game, Tommy Pham. He takes over in right.
Number 28,
The pitch. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. The tying run at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Fortes in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Left field. Canna in position. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Luis Arias. A critical at bat in this game for him. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swung on, belted, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Substitution now at second base. On the pinch run, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Charles LeBlanc, the next up for the Marlins. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Runner leads away at second. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the ninth, down a run and tying run on second base. Swings and misses, and that's strike 2. The other way, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Marlins tie it up. It's 4-4.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Garrett Hampson digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. And that one is inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fan fires it to the plate. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These guys knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see guys find a way to win, and that's what they did today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Think I love even when they like them. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like him. Hold on to. See, I was in the whip, riding me and my listening to us, no one else, that's it. It's a flesh, it's a good. Let me talk my, they say my head got big. Yeah, well listen man, well man, me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. She never on my doorstep being so shady. No shit, we don't gotta let him in. No shit.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Tell myself I ain't feeling away. I came far from accepting defeat. Me did that with the blood on my face. We done shed every tear we can weep. Watch them wearing they heart and they sleeves. Don't even come out the fleas. Don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing that supreme.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East,